I spend about 16 hours a day looking at a screen.
On an average day, I will pretty much be looking at a screen for the entirety of the time while I'm awake.
I think I spend about like sometimes 12 hours looking at a screen now.
The COVID-19 virus has caused many students to begin online learning in the year 2020.
Because of this whole online schooling thing, pretty much my entire life is on my computer now.
So part of it could just be this is a new medium and we don't really know what the impact is, but headaches and eye fatigue, we have to get off the screen.
But during online school, it's like so much harder to actually get the motivation.
Like I've always had motivation issues with normal school, but like now it's even worse. Like I'll wake up and like I just really don't want to go to my first period class because it's so much easier to just be tempted by, oh, I just don't have to open my computer.
My sleep schedule is terrible right now because online school has allowed me to basically not care about my body anymore.
Sometimes I put a blanket around myself and fall asleep.
Usually go to sleep at 3 a.m. ish, and then I wake up at whatever is 5 minutes before my class start time.
I worry about how many students roll out of bed 5 minutes before classes start and then sit on their bed for 5 hours, 6 hours, and they never make it outside.
Sometimes it feels like I don't know my classmates or know my teachers since I've never met them in real life.
Like you don't really get to interact with people in the class. During breakout rooms, it's just like, oh, nobody says anything anyways. Or it's just one person dominating the whole breakout room. Whereas if you actually have the teacher in school, you're more incentivized to start talking and looking like you're participating.
Some students have turned to cheating as a way to help with new learning difficulties.
It's a lot harder to learn online because sometimes it just feels like the teacher is not really teaching in classes, and most of the stuff you just have to kind of learn by yourself, such as watching YouTube videos or Googling it.
Have you ever Googled answers on a test or quiz?
Yeah, I have. Well, of course. Who hasn't? Literally, if you search up questions from his quizzes that he gives us each day, they come up. So whenever I didn't study or something, that's what I do.
And do you think this is a pretty common thing?
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I think 95% of the class does it.
I really struggled with how much energy to put into trying to stay a couple steps ahead of students in terms of all the different ways to cheat. And the reality is there's only so much you can do.
I haven't really seen a direct way of teachers actively trying to prevent this. One thing I do notice is, they're like, have your camera on, or sometimes they're like, have your microphone on. But I feel like the nature of a camera is that you can be very evasive of its scope.
Although some students are facing challenges with online learning, other students are really appreciating a break from in-person class.
Virtual learning was kind of hard to adjust to for the first month of school, but once we got into the swing of things and it became more of it just got more organized, it was a lot easier to adjust to, and I actually kind of really like it right now.
Online school has definitely brought a lot of simplicity and calmness to my life.
Virtual learning has made my life a lot less stressful.
Even though some students have found benefits, the difficulties of online school will continue to be a concern until it is safe to return to in-person learning. For Ladue View, this is Andrew Friend.